I thought I'd make a little video of my night lighting. I have some moonlighting on the aquarium, but it's still kind of cloudy. So that crap that I put in it earlier actually did a pretty good job. It cleared it up quite a bit. It's not perfect yet. I'm sure I'm going to need another couple of days of this cloudiness, but I did squeeze out my sponges, so hopefully they'll get a little more of that. Did some tests on the aquarium, and all my levels are fantastic. This is a pretty well cycled tank, so I've got some pretty good beneficial bacteria in there, so squeezing out both my sponges shouldn't be a problem. I've done it many times in the past and never had any ammonia spikes or nitrites or anything like that. So, but with the new substrate, well, we'll see. This tank is not overstocked by any means. It's an 80-gallon tank with 11 guppies in it, so I shouldn't have any problems. I'm waiting for my brood that is in the nursery tank to grow up before I really start stocking this thing. Anyways, I wanted to show you my night lights, but it looks like crap because of the cloudy water. Let's see if we can get in here and at least give you a little peep show of what it looks like. It's pretty clear on the bottom now, but you can see you can still see the fish at nighttime floating around there. There's a little guy right there. Hard to focus. There's one coming up to say hi. So you can still enjoy the tank quite a bit at nighttime. You can still see the fish. See, there's a couple on the top there. Let's see if I can focus. Not enough light to focus, I don't think, but you can still see the fish, and some of them look really cool at nighttime. It's nice. Nice to sit here and view them in this light. This video doesn't really do it much justice. You got to see it in person to really soak it all in. It looks really cool. Yeah. So these lights go on at 7 o'clock, and they stay on till 11 o'clock, and then they get a full 8 hours of complete darkness. So they're in 12 hours of light, and then they get 4 hours of this stuff, and then complete darkness for 8 hours. And they seem pretty happy. None of them seem stressed about it or anything. Most of them will sleep in this light. Now, this particular light is 453 nanometers, which means it will still help things grow. So that can also be a problem with algae. If you have an algae problem, I do not have an algae problem right now, which is okay. But if you do have an algae problem in your tank and you do have these lights, sometimes not using these lights will help, or reducing your daytime light and using these for a lot less will help, because they can contribute to an algae bloom. These lights still help with photosynthesis, so you got to be careful when using this moonlighting not to leave it on all night. Some guys just think, oh, it's moonlighting and we can leave it on all night and it'll be great for the fish so they can sleep in it, but you'll have a crazy algae bloom in your tank, and that's no good for anything. So I do a 4 hours maximum of this light, and it's basically so we can view it, before we go to bed. It's nice to be able to see your fish, not just have them complete darkness. As you can see, my other tank, complete darkness. So it's not much fun to view that at nighttime, right? But this one you can come down and take a peek, and the kids love it, and it's a lot of fun to watch the tank at night. Anywho, just a little update. Ciao.